Cindy, I know you're here from the Claremont Citizens for Limited Taxation, correct? Okay, Claremont Citizens for Lower Taxes, Cindy Howard, and I know Granite Grok is going to come to the microphone. We'll have Granite Grok come up right after Cindy, and then I'm going to find out who everybody else is. All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Rich. Yes, Citizens for Lower Taxes is my organization. I do have a public Facebook page. I'm really concerned about the national debt. That's what I've been focusing on. You can click on usdebtclock.org to see it constantly clicking and clicking. We're up to 18 trillion, as you know, and it's slowly moving up as we speak. Now, the state of New Hampshire, I bet you're surprised to know that that is at $12 billion. That's a secret I think we don't hear much about, at least I haven't. $12 billion, can you imagine that? No one addresses it, no one talks about it. They just say we have a balanced budget, but they don't talk about the actual debt. And then as far as my local town of Claremont, which I have to mention, which is also known as Liberal Bill that I continually fight all the time, their debt is $56 million. Can you imagine that? A little town, 12,000 people. Of course, the school spends more than the town, 3-to-1, but the voters do have a say over that, but they're swayed and they're influenced by the wonderful liberal school board that tells them, we recommend these warrant articles because it's more spending, obviously. But if you're like me and you put a petition warrant article on, a spending cap, which I've been involved with for many, many years, they put on, we do not recommend that article, because we don't want to stop our spending. So spending is a very important thing to focus on. I know we're all focused on here. And I don't want to preach to the choir, but I know that's important. Also, lobbyists. The lobbyist influences in Concord. When I ran for Senate back in 2012, I did mention that. I did have that as part of my platform. Now, as an amateur, when I first started out, I went to Concord and I could see all these lobbyists standing in the halls. The lobbyists were packing the place, and they have these little red pins on so that you don't really notice. You think, I thought they were state reps, but they're not. They're lobbyists. And there's like, if you go to the Secretary of State's website, you will see like 97 pages of lobbyists. And there's like 9 individual lobbying groups on each page, so that's like 900 lobbying groups in the state of New Hampshire. And for I'm not picking on like Walmart or Market Basket, but they have like 5 or 6 lobbyists, and most of those lobbyists are lawyers, and they're making big bucks off from us. And who do we have to represent us? Our elected officials, who are being influenced by the lobbyists. Strange, really strange. And that is why I decided to endorse and publicly support Donald Trump for president, because he's really strong and talking specifically about the lobbyist issue, and he will not be influenced by the lobbyists. So to make America truly great, I'm going to say truly great, we have to get rid of the lobbyist factor. No matter what else happens, we have to do that, or all of this work will be in vain, because the founders never envisioned lobbyists when they wrote the Constitution. Thank you very much. It's Citizens for Lower Taxes. You can go to my Facebook page, cindycool09@yahoo.com, and Cindy Tea Time on Twitter. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Ed, Coalition New Hampshire Taxpayers. Thank you.
Cindy, keep up the good fight. All right.
Crop tape.